Hey everyone, I am moisturizing my Locstyle now. So I've had this Locstyle in a lot longer than I anticipated. Um, but I really like it. It's a relief having it off my locks. Having it off my back is what I mean. Sleeping on it is not very fun, but just living during the day, it feels really good. Shout outs to the King of Lock, Tondo Kafele, for doing this Locstyle on me. He did it for me on Saturday, and yeah, I'm actually really surprised that I kept it in that I kept it in this long. Normally, I don't like keeping in Locstyles for very long. Hey everyone coming in. So I am going to moisturize. I'm going to lift the pinwheels and spray my spray my scalp before I apply my oil. So I hope you all remember to moisturize your hair. Just because it's in a Locstyle doesn't mean that you should skip this part. Right? So I'm gonna just like rub that into my parts a bit. Hey everyone coming in. I'm just on here really briefly. I'm actually about to run. For those of you who don't know, my dad lives in Guyana, but he's in town. So I'm going to go visit him shortly. And I also have packages I need to drop off to the post office and to UPS. So now I'm going to apply my emu oil. By the way, the emu oil growth drops are currently buy one, get one free. So make sure that you head over to KeishaCharmaine.com, and you don't need a code. D. Jill asks, is that water only? Absolutely not. It is a rose water blend that I create, and it is also available on KeishaCharmaine.com. Well, the mist bottles, these ones are actually sold out, but the refills are available. I am currently doing drops of these products because I want to create a system where I'm able to handle fulfillment as well as keep the integrity of the product. When they become too mass produced, sometimes, things, fall through the cracks and slip under the radar. So I want to make sure that I have full control over creating the products. So the best way that I can do that is by releasing them in drops. So this bottle is actually sold out, but you can get the refills. And it's formulated to ensure that your hair stays moisturized a lot longer than just using something like just water or even just rose water. But the full ingredients are listed on my site. But right now I am applying the emu oil growth drops after I already misted it with the rose water moisturizer. And what I really like about this oil is that it's really good for post styles. So it really helps to reduce inflammation that styles can often cause. If you are tender-headed like myself, then this oil really comes in handy because it really helps to soothe inflammation and lessen inflammation on the scalp. And since I've kept this style in a lot longer than I normally would, my scalp is a little bit more irritated than it normally would be because I am tender-headed, and I do prefer to have my hair loose for that reason. But while it's in this style, I'm okay with lessening the tension and the inflammation with the rose water and the emu oil. So I'm just massaging it in. This is also really good for regrowing thinning areas. So I like to put special care on my hairline, which is pretty delicate, especially because sometimes I'm bad and I don't sleep with a scarf. Although I always do sleep with satin pillowcases. It would be ideal for me to use both, like a satin scarf and a satin pillowcase. That would be ideal. But I'm gonna just do this. I may add a little gel later, but maybe not. I don't think it's necessary. I'm not doing too much today. Like, maybe I'm shooting some content, but I'm gonna go see my dad. I'm just gonna go visit my dad. Hey, Lock Lady. Yes, I am just massaging it in now. If you have any questions, this is a good time to ask. Maybe I can answer a couple questions really quickly, but I do have to run. But I will be back later. I'll be back live later here and on YouTube. And maybe TikTok. We'll see. Veronica says, hey Keisha, I noticed a difference in my locks texture after coloring my hair last month. My next color is September 17th. Should I treat with keratin or protein before coloring? Okay, so it sounds like you have a schedule with your colorist. I absolutely would recommend that you consult with your colorist about how you should move forward. Especially because I do not know your hair. I have not seen your hair or felt your hair or anything like that. But your stylist has, and your stylist knows your hair. So definitely consult with them regarding your next steps. Luckily says, my face was about the sleeping. Listen. I'm trying to do better. I mean, honestly, as far as like wearing the scarf with this hairstyle, that's not happening. I have to really adjust each pinwheel like accordingly on the pillow. So I was just getting the pillowcase. The pillowcase is all that's gonna work for me. But I'm probably gonna take the style out today or tomorrow. Oh, Veronica Downey says she is me. I'm the colorist. Okay. Well, truly, you have locks, right? Are you? Yes, you did. You said you notice a difference in your locks texture. Personally, I just go ahead with conditioner, deep conditioning. I don't do anything too extra. Even though my hair is colored, super colored, deep conditioning is the most I would personally do regarding treating my color treated hair. Lock Lady says, does the style have you sleeping very cutesy? Let's say that. Yes, sure. Very demure. But the truth is, absolutely not. It has me sleeping looking crazy. Okay? I sleep the most cutesy with my hair out. Nick says, how often do you oil your locks? A couple of times a week. Just a couple times a week is all that I need. I prefer to oil right after washes. I prefer to oil right after moisturizing with my rose water moisturizer. I prefer to oil, or if I'm just like doing like just problem areas, then I'll sometimes I will skip the rose water, and I'll just say if it's just my hairline, I'll do the oil on my hairline on its own. But yeah, just a few times a week, 2 to 3 times a week is all that I need, and that's all that I really recommend. Anything more than that, you can be causing a lot of buildup, even when you're using the lightest of oils. Even the lightest of oils will cause buildup especially if you're not washing your hair very frequently. I do wash my hair twice a month though, so that's relatively frequent for us. So I don't really have a problem. But I'm about to get out of here. Oh wait, Sexy Bird says, hello love, do you oil your scalp and your locks? I only oil my actual locks after I wash them. So after they're freshly washed and squeezed out and towel dried, then I'll oil my scalp and my hair. But I do not oil my locks throughout the week or anything like that. I'll only oil my scalp during the week. And that works for me because my hair is in really good condition. Although for those of you who may have a lot of damage caused by color treating, or maybe caused by over manipulation, maybe caused by too much heat styling or weather conditions, I might recommend that you do oil your locks more frequently than me, for instance. I would also recommend that you use the rose water moisturizer or a moisturizer first and then oil them. Especially if you're going to be using an oil like, for instance, our horsetail leaf growth oil, which is an oil that's really good for strengthening your hair. It has a lot of silica in it due to the infusion of horsetail leaf herbs. That silica is going to help to strengthen your hair. So again, if you have issues with your hair being weak or damaged, then the horsetail leaf growth oil is a really good oil due to the silica in that horsetail. It's going to help to strengthen your hair back up. So in that case, I would do it more than I would oil the locks as well as the scalp in that case. All right. Like Fine Wine says, with locks, do you think after washing out the conditioner, using a bit of leave-in is too much? I hear all the time that using conditioner stifles the locking process. So it all depends. If you are using a conditioner that is really heavy, then I could understand that stifling the locking process, because if you're not washing it out fully or thoroughly, then that's going to interrupt the way that the hairs dance together and lock together. But if you're using a lightweight conditioner, or if you're diluting your conditioner, you should be able to wash it out without much of an issue. And using leave-in, honestly, I think it all depends on the state of your own hair, like depending on the level of dryness and damage you are currently experiencing, then that will play a part in if you should be using the conditioner and the leave-in conditioner. My hair is color treated, and although it's in a really good state right now, sometimes I will do both. I will do the conditioner and I'll do a leave-in. Granted, I am using a natural leave-in. I am using the rose water moisturizer, which is also a leave-in. I'm using that. Even before I created that product, I had been using different leave-ins from over the counter, and I feel like it served me. But that's something that I would definitely recommend you experiencing yourself, experimenting with, and seeing how it feels for you. But of course, when it comes to using conditioner, I definitely recommend that you wash it out thoroughly, and then once you finish washing it out, wash it out some more, and then wash it out some more. So that is it for now. For those of you just coming in, I had just finished misting my hair with the rose water moisturizer, and then my hair and scalp, and then I added my Emu Oil my Emu Oil growth drops to my parts, my hairline, my scalp, and I massaged it in. And it's a really good oil for helping with tension caused by styles. It's really good for lessening any inflammation caused by styles. And of course, it is really good for regrowing thinning areas, bald spots, and things like that. Weak hairlines, weak napes. So it's buy one, get one free currently on KeishaCharmaine.com. Definitely click the link in my bio. And I will be back again. Hopefully you are all online again. If you have any questions, I'll be on again this evening to address them for you. All right? Have a good Thursday. It takes Thursday, right? Have a good Thursday.